It's a beautiful spring day in late March of 2013. I've just arrived at Ocean Lakes High School with my family. It's that time of year again, time for the stage gymnastics meet. I walk into the school, check in for the meet, and continue on to the basketball gym. The second I step inside, I'm blinded by the bright ceiling lights. I look around until I find my coaches and teammates gathered in the back of the gym by the vault area. I walk over to my team as warm-up is about to start. It's time for my state meet to begin. My teammates and I, our group rotation started on the floor. My warm-up for floor went as smooth as possible, with nothing out of the ordinary. I was ready to achieve my goal, qualifying for regional. After some time, it's finally my turn. I salute the judges, step onto the floor, get into my starting pose, and wait. I hear the first note of my music and begin. The first skill I do is a front handspring front layout front tuck. About 10 seconds into my routine, I run into my first pass. All is going well until all of a sudden I land on my bottom instead of my feet. In shock, I quickly bounce up to my feet and look around, confused as to how I fell on the skill I've been doing for the past 2 years. While looking, I catch the eyes of my teammates who are cheering me on, letting me know I need to just shake it off. I quickly snap back into focus and finish the routine without error. When I finish, I walk over to my teammates and coaches who reassure me that one fall does not mean I won't qualify for regionals. I shake my head in agreement and turn my focus to the next event. It is now time to head to vault. Warm-up for vault flew by, just as it always does. I was slightly on edge, as I only made one of the vaults I flipped. However, this was nothing out of the ordinary. I wait to the side of the vault runway for my turn. Finally, I walk over to my mark on the runway, salute the judges, take 2 deep breaths, and start running. However, something doesn't feel right on the table, so I decide not to flip. Annoyed with myself, I salute the judges with a smile on my face, as I know I get another chance to do one more vault. I walk back down the runway slowly, trying to catch my breath and preparing for the second vault. I salute again and start running. I land, but I am not on my feet. I stand up in disbelief. I walk over to my coaches and teammates who comfort me and remind me to shake it off. I listen, but I know my chances of making it to regionals are quickly decreasing. It doesn't matter though. I need to focus on the next event, bars. Bars has never been my best event, and I know that I have to perform well if I want to give myself any chance to make it to regionals. But as I wait, I become increasingly more nervous. After what feels like forever, it's finally my turn. I salute the judges and begin. My first skill is a pirouette, and I cast too far over the bar and fall off. I now know I will not qualify to regionals. Now all I have to do is simply finish the routine. I redo my pirouette because I didn't get credit for the first try, and thankfully, I made it. However, the rest of the routine was a complete mess. It consisted of 2 more falls and 4 extra casts. After landing my dismount, I hold it together as I salute the judges. But the second I walk away, I cannot do it anymore. I cry, purely out of frustration because my body was not doing it what it had always done. Luckily, my coach walked with me and said all the right words that helped me put the past in the past and move on to my very last event, beam. At this point, I accept that I will not make the Virginia regional team. As disappointed as I am, I feel the pressure I've been putting on myself all day lift up. I'm very calm during warm-ups and have very few nerves while waiting for my turn. Finally, I salute the judge and begin my beam routine. Every aspect of my routine went smoothly up until my front walkover, which I fell on. This is a skill I hadn't fallen on all year, but at this point, I did not care anymore. I just wanted the meet to be over with. The moment I stick the landing, I let out a sigh of relief because the worst meet of my life is officially over. From that moment forward, I never let myself forget how I felt on that day. I promised myself I would use it as motivation to work harder and come back even stronger next year. It is mid-March 2014. I'm sitting in the car with my family, driving back from Richmond to Arlington, Virginia after the 2014 state championship meet. I'm grinning ear to ear as my mom had just informed me that I made Team Virginia for the Region 7 championship meet. Immediately after the competition, I knew I had a high probability of making the team, as I placed second in the all-around for my age group. However, now it is confirmed, and happy doesn't begin to describe my emotions. I'd come so far in just 1 year. Looking back at the 2013 state meet, I'm thankful I endured the pain and sadness of my worst meet ever, as it taught me that one failure does not define you. It is how you react to that failure. how you learn from it, and the changes you make because of it that truly define who you are.